What's the deal? You're now rocking with the best. It's the Remnant. You are in the field with the Track Stars, Ryan Righteous and Shantana, and DJ Jeremiah. Holler. Booyah.
What's good, people? It's your boy DJ Haddon. I want to give a shout out to Track Starz Live. Keep it locked, y'all. It's going down right here, right now. You heard it from your boy D Haddon.
I don't even know.
Yeah, huh?
We got a drop from the OG.
What you mean?
Preachers,
Beyonce?
Preachers of LA. So we're going to talk about demons now.
Transition. Yeah, man. Once again, if you're seeing the YouTube, I'm dressed up for a reason. Again, our boy Ryan is not here right now because his wife just released a book called The One Who Restores, and we just did a book release for her. If you want to check it out, go to Kashon Books, KASHON books.com, and check it out. It's a great story that she wrote. And he's still there. He should be trying to make his way back if he can, but we're going to hold it down in the meantime. So you set this up, man. It was a good question, and we wanted to talk about it.
Right now, it's so many like shows with the themes of spirituality. Like me and my wife was talking about it. Zoe Zandana. She's coming out with a show called Rosemary's Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what the original Rosemary's Baby is, basically, a woman is impregnated with Satan, basically. And then also you got the paranormal activity stuff. You got all this spiritual stuff. So we wanted to talk about like demonic activity. You know what I'm saying? Because you see that in these things, and it looks like the enemy is more powerful than what he really is.
Well, that's a good question, but is it really? Or do we not know that he is as powerful as he is?
Well, I think what it is like people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, and then another thing too, these movies are PG-13. Not all of them are rated R. So if I'm 14 years old, I don't know nothing about spirituality. I don't know nothing about that. So I'm seeing this and thinking, yo, that's that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this looks like this can really happen. Which in actuality, some stuff like that can happen. But at the same time, it's like kids they're not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Their thoughts about it. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, dealing with youth ministry, sometimes you hear kids say this stuff all the time, like, you know, XYZ, or they're thinking about like just those movies they see, and they have questions about movies they see, or, you know what I'm saying, thinking about God, like, is Satan, you know, stronger? You know what I'm saying? And majority of the time that stuff comes because what they watch on television or in the movies. You know what I'm saying? I
guess the real question is, what is a demon? Because I heard somebody say this to me recently, and they were like, should you pray for demons? And first I was like, what are you talking about? And then the more questions I asked, I realized that what they meant was, should you then they kept on saying, should you pray for their kids? Should you pray for their families? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, you know, like demons, the people you meet that are really evil. And I'm like, demons aren't people.
Yeah.
And I
influence people.
Yeah, they can possess people, but they're not people. And I think there's misconceptions about what a demon actually is. So what is a demon?
Well, from biblical perspective, it's the angels that left with Satan. I can't remember the fraction. I would love
third.
The third, okay. The third of angels that went with Satan became demons. They're evil spirits. They're unclean spirits. But just as we have the Holy Spirit, demonic stuff is, you know what I'm saying, like, like different things is part of demonic stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Bible tells us to stay away from the occult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that can very be an influential things, and you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe somebody may ask you, like, how do you open yourself up to a demonic stuff? I've heard many things. I've heard people say, sometimes when you listen to stuff, sometimes when you watch stuff, sometimes when you just invite yourself into it. But demons are mostly fallen angels, basically.
Yeah, that's the truth. And something you said made me realize that some people, based on the movies you watch, demons look like scary looking things,
yeah,
like creepy looking things. But in the Bible it says that Satan could even look like an angel of the light. Yeah. So appearance wise, again, they have no appearance.
Yeah.
People have seen angels in the Bible from time to time, but that was just for a time,
yeah,
and they had some sort of form, but who knows what it actually was. So appearance wise, I think people have in their head demons are like, you know, they have weird, yeah, forms and they creepy crawly, but you may be surprised that if somehow they manifest themselves, they may look like the most beautiful, yeah, pop singery, yeah, you know, popular thing. You may not, yeah, realize that demons can resemble angels of light. So yeah, you really got to be careful how you picture these things in your mind, because if you have a picture, this is a typical picture that people have of angels, you know, people wearing white with wings, and the angels are, you know, like they got on sandals and they're really nice. And then you got the demons who probably don't have clothes on. They got scales and, yeah, and you know, like Satan has horns and a pitchfork and all that kind of stuff. But that's not true. Yeah. And if you have that in your mind, you may not realize the truth about the situation, because people see God as the old guy with the beard with the white hair. It's like these are pop culture creations of, yeah, these things. So you really have to read your Bible and find out, yeah, what these things really are. So like Jeremiah said, a demon is just a fallen angel. So in your mind, appearance wise, they shouldn't look that different, yeah, from what an angel, whatever you think an angel looks like.
Yeah,
they probably look about the same. So when you think of it that way, you realize that it's not like everything that's shiny and pretty is an angel and a good thing, and everything that's dark and scary is a bad thing. Good and evil may look exactly the same. The difference is they honor God and follow God or not. That can impact your life. Because the only difference between you being a godly person or not is what you believe and how you live your life. You can look exactly the same as somebody that's out in the world. The difference is the heart attitude you have. That's the same thing that goes on in the spiritual realm. There's angels that follow God and angels that don't. So when you get rid of all the fantasy, everything dark and scary is bad, everything bright and pretty is good, you realize that everything comes down to your heart attitude about God, even for them. So hopefully that helps, man, because I just don't want anybody to get caught up in the Disney version.
Let's break the myth. Demons don't have children. Demons don't. It's not like. I think when people, like you said, it's like the misconception of what pop culture says of demonic stuff, and stuff like that. And I think that's the thing. So I mean, I think we wanted to shed light on just the what is the culture going through, because like I was just saying a few minutes ago, horror movies for us as teenagers was more slasher films, which was demonic, but was more like Freddy, more Jason, Michael Myers type stuff. Now is the horror movies is something moving across the table and something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ghosts and goblins and
stuff like that. So that's what we're talking about.
So you think they're glorifying it? In Hollywood.
Yeah, they are.
Because making it seem cool almost.
Yeah, because I think the success of Paranormal Activity, once that popped, more and more movies start coming out where it's like more spiritual.
And this may be another topic, because when you say Paranormal Activity, I've never seen it. So I don't know if in Paranormal Activity, are the things doing stuff, are they ghosts or are they demons? What do they call it?
Well, I mean, basically stuff is happening where somebody's like, it's a ghost or something, or...
That may need to be another topic. Ghosts. What happens when you die? Are you still walking around somewhere haunting people? Like, that's a big debate even with Christians. Are you asleep in the grave?
Yeah.
Are you in paradise? Are you in Hades? Are you with Jesus? Are you... Like, that's a big, big topic. So we may bring that up again. If you want to hear more about that, if you want us to do that, let us know, because... Like, we don't want to... We try not to spend too much time on, like, super-duper theology stuff, because we know that real life happens, and you want to know about relationships. You want to know, how do I respond to this? How to respond to that? So we try not to do too much theology stuff. But if you want to hear about it, if you want us to talk more about it, let us know. All right? So hopefully that helps, man. Of course, if you see the video, we love to see your responses. We get all kinds of great responses. I read all of them, and I've been saying I read all of them. And the truth is, we're starting to get a lot of comments on the Line for Line videos. So I think in my mind, I assume most of them are requests for more Line for Line. So I've been going back recently and trying to get caught up on those. So if I haven't responded to like a direct question or something like that, I apologize. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read them all. But we had some great conversations on Twitter. There was a young lady who shared her atheism to Christianity story, which was amazing. It was a great story. It's just awesome conversations happening on social media. So keep talking to the Track Stars. We try and follow everything you guys are saying. In a little while, of course, later on in the show, I just revealed to somebody, I think a new listener, that we used to have call-ins for Line for Line. Our very first Line for Line, we had somebody on the phone with us. The way we do it now is we look at Twitter. So if you want to vote, your vote will count, especially today, because it's probably going to be me and Jeremiah, so we're going to need some more votes. So get on Twitter, call your friends up. Today, Line for Line is on y'all, so get with us. I'll pull it up now. So, in the meantime, you in the field with the Track Stars, Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
Ryan Righteous and Sean Tanner.
Y'all 5 seconds to put your drink down and report to the dance floor.
Ryan Righteous and Sean Tanner.
All the buses, we giving y'all 5 seconds to get close to an exit.
Track Stars, come out and pray.
5 seconds is up. Let's go.
You have just been bored. This is the mission field with the Track Stars. Get into it.
You're welcome to the mission field with the Track Stars, Ryan Righteous and Sean Tanner.